Here we go.
Trading kicks.
I feel like there's so many kicks.
Ooh, looking to spin right away.
Oh my gosh,
into a
that
side
taekwondo
kick.
is coming out right away.
Yes, it is.
It's got double underhooks by Anthenee.
I wonder if the plan by Anthenee is to avoid jiu-jitsu exchanges.
Yeah.
And it looked like he did a great job at fending off the takedown there. Ended by absolutely tossing him off and landing a strike on the way out for his efforts.
That was a crazy throw. I'd like to see him kind of set those kicks up with some combinations and throw them off.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's great that he can do them, and if he can land a massive spinning kick like that,
Like, yeah, like 3-4 combination and then throw a kick. You know, it kind of hides it. Great trip.
Kicks out the butterfly hooks for the close guard.
Yeah, and this is where Anthenee's definitely going to want to try to work and get out from the bottom or be really active and try to throw up some kind of finish. Or, you know, triangle armbar or something.
Yeah.
Try to go for a Kimura. He's got to be active under here.
Yeah, we're seeing big pressure by Trevor, good heavy hips. And you see Anthenee trying to get feet on hips to try to get up. Jonathan used that as a way to get his back as he turns. Trevor uses that to get his back.
Flattening him out. This is where you don't want to be. Very uncomfortable.
Those are hard shots.
Yeah, it's hard because you're trying not to get flattened out because this is where you get pinned and stuck and you get punched.
Yeah.
But you can't sit here. You have to try and scramble.
And good wrist control, too, which makes it especially difficult to defend strikes on both sides of your head when you only have one arm to do so.
He's going to want to try to, like, flip over or do something, try to scramble, because this is not a good place to sit and turtle up. Now
he's back in the mount.
Yeah. Doing a good job putting pressure on top of Anthenee. Being heavy right here. He's taking his time, too, with his punches, so he's not losing his positioning. It's smart. Looks like he's trying to go for a head and arm, possibly, but or not. Smart by Anthenee. Try to buck him off, but he's stuck underneath again. Hopefully, he doesn't get flattened out, but.
Trevor's got great hips here. Being able to maintain top position off of that big buck, the switching from mount to back mount, back to mount, back to back mount.
That's really good.
Almost lost the back here, but here you see
smart.
him climbing right back into it.
He
but it looks
did,
like
yeah.
It looks like Anthenee's going to survive the round if he can survive these strikes.
Yeah, I'd say that was good and good reffing by Spitz because, you know, he wasn't going to try and call that early or something because he definitely was trying to get out of it and he was able to take those punches weren't hurting him.
Yeah, he was protecting well.
Trevor did an amazing job staying on his back though throughout all those the scrambling exchanges or whatever. He stayed on his back.
As the round ended, I just saw Anthenee stand up, take a deep breath, and say, "I'm good." Like,
yeah.
All right. Kind of the worst happened. You know, this grappler was able to get me down, mount me, take my back. I was able to survive a few of those exchanges.
Yeah.
We're back on the feet at the start of this round. I'm going to get another chance to get into my game.
Yeah. I don't know what his corner's talking to him about, but he definitely wants to get out there and probably try. He needs to work on getting out from getting his back taken and work on his RNC defense, but also just not getting in that situation in the first place.
Yeah,
it's hard to get out of. Trevor does an amazing job keeping it.
Yeah, and once he got up against the cage, I think his life got a little bit harder too. You got to think Anthenee's mindset right now has to be just to deny takedowns at all costs.
Yeah.
Keep this on the feet and
work that striking. He's got great kicks. He's a little bit softened up because there was a lot of grappling. And a lot of defending, too, having to get out of bad situations.
And just eating shots on the way out as well.
Right, yeah. That's tiring no matter what. But he's still in this. Trevor's super composed. He's kind of just waiting.
And you see Trevor run in and just try to kind of make a clinch happen. Have to think that's going to be a little bit of a theme for the rest of the fight.
Yeah. Trevor's got great kicks as well. He's doing outside.
Oh! I thought that landed flush for just a moment, but it appears he blocked it.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's kind of going for those one power punch combos, which, you know, just got to kind of mix it up a little bit more. Wow, what a great spinning back kick.
Yeah, I certainly did not see that one coming.
Yeah, if he can just hide those a little bit more and not just set it up with a combination, I think that he'd have success in those.
Ooh, front headlock goes for a snap down, switches to the leg and the hips.
And he's back in the position where he doesn't want to be. He's just taking the back again, and that's where he kind of gets in trouble right there. But
wrist control by Anthenee, and he's trying to build up here.
He's gonna try to get his hips out and try to break that grip.
Classic jiu-jitsu takedown.
Yep.
From the backside.
Yeah. Amazing grappling by Trevor Riley. He knows what to do in every single situation. Kind of an doesn't want to be caught right here. He's kind of taking a risk right here, but yeah, he wants to try and get over on the other side too.
And he begins to make that angle fairly quickly.
That's still kind of an uncomfortable position, especially when you're breathing heavy. Like,
oh man.
Woo.
But yeah, Trevor
good,
uses that to advance, and by the time Anthenee lets it go, he's all the way to the mount. Looking for an Americana finish now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he loses it. Anthenee does a good job defending that.
Switches to the back, hips high. He's going to fall.
He's having a little bit of trouble going from getting his back taken to, you know, getting mounted, and that's kind of where he's having the trouble. So he's got to try and figure out how to get out of that. He's a little high right now. If he could try to stand up and kind of back out and get his hips higher than Riley's, that would definitely be an option. And he survives another round.
Yeah, a couple of hard shots right on the end of that.
But Anthene's definitely going to want to try to do something to, you know, try to go something for a finish. Not get his back taken, not get taken down. Maybe, you know, keep the distance a little bit so he can, you know, keep it standing, because Trevor is just finding a lot of success on the ground in different positions. His positioning is great.
Yeah, both times Trevor's been able to get it to the ground. His advanced positionally until he's in mount and back mount, and really doesn't go backwards once he's there.
Right.
Yeah, Anthene's going to need a finish, or, I mean, at the very least, a 10-8 type of round here.
Yeah. Last round. These guys are hanging in there. Nice push kick by Riley, and then by another one, and then another spinning back kick, spinning heel hook, kind of.
Looking to get a front headlock again. Into a cradle. He's got a cradle. Good coaching by Trevor Riley's corner. I just heard them say, keep him there. You know, you're already up in the fight. You have a dominant position. These are fights that are 3-minute rounds, and if you are leaning on top of someone, grinding on them for the majority of that, their ability to try to make any sort of a comeback just diminishes very quickly.
Yeah. Riley's, you know, pressure is on point, and it's really keeping Anthenee one step behind, because it's just, he can't get him off him. He's just all over the place. And that's what tires people out. It's a great strategy to have, especially when you have the gas tank for it. You can sit there and do crazy stuff all day like that, like he's doing right now.
Yeah, everybody's tough for the first couple minutes, but as you can wear on them, that energy battle certainly comes in. And here we see Trevor getting deep on the back for the third consecutive round. He's been unable to finish in the first 2 rounds, but he's landed strong strikes both times and had near finishes on submissions.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see if we see more of the same.
I definitely feel like he could finish at some point. I'm definitely looking for a sub or something.
Corner's still saying wear him out. I mean, we're late in the fight, but there's no reason to not continue to wear him out. It's been working effectively.
He's trying to break him completely. But I mean, he's at a point too where he's going for submissions, but he could posture up and just start raining down punches if he wanted to.
Yeah, now would be the time as we're growing late in this fight.
Yeah, if he wants to finish. And I mean, Anthenee's doing a great job defending all these. And he's staying in it. He's just can't figure out how to get him off his back.
Great foot pummeling and transitioning from hooks into other positions just to maintain his spot throughout this entire fight as well. It's been pretty flawless and really hasn't given Anthenee much of a chance to be able to slip out, even though he's looking for angles. There's the shots we were talking about.
Yep. And see, he decided to do it. He was smart. He didn't do it. He didn't have to do it early.
Waited for the 10-second bell.
Yep.
Tactically, that is the correct choice because you just know that the fight is won. There's really...
You only have a certain amount of time left, so you might as well just let it go.
Yeah.
So I knew, I was just like, he could, at any time, he could just posture up and start punching. So... Great performance. That was a great fight. That's why you see like these guys, in these later fights, they don't end right away because they're evenly matched, and both fighters have the experience. So you're not necessarily going to see them end in 30 seconds like you do the earlier ones, even though they're just as much as experienced and talented in the earlier fights. But there's just that grit and experience that helps them stay in the fight longer.
Yeah. And Anthenee's got a lot of experience, and he clearly knew what he was doing on the ground to defend the submissions and stay out of deep trouble and never really get hurt on the ground, right? He never ate big clean shots, but just that wrestling defense, that takedown defense, I think has to be the message after this fight.
Great sportsmanship by both fighters.
Right.
Leaving with great attitudes, and they both live to see another day, so that's great.
Everyone goes home healthy. Which is, that's what this is for. Let's learn a little bit, let's have a good fight, and be ready to do it again in a month or two.
Yeah. Yep. So now we're getting into our title fight, so I'm excited for these. This is the bantamweight